I'm CM Coleman, and what if I told you that there was an easy way that you could make your baking more consistent, and I'll bet 90% of you will not do it. Alright, I have a question for you. How many times have you made a recipe, something that you baked, and you've made it twice, and the first time it was really great, and the second time it was okay? It tasted a little off or something. Maybe it was a little doughy, that sort of thing. What if there was a way around that? And you could make food that was consistent, just like stores, just like bakeries, but yet most of you won't do this. Do you want to know how it's done? It's simple. Weigh your ingredients. If you do ingredients by weight, it's going to be more consistent. It goes back to that old scientific experiment that you did in elementary school probably, where you sifted a cup of flour and then you packed in a cup of flour and you found out that the two weighed differently. Now think about this. If I sift 4.5 ounces of flour and then I pack in 4.5 ounces of flour, I still have 4.5 ounces of flour. Sure, one of them is going to be light and fluffy and wonderful, and the other one's going to be packed down, but I can correct that, right? So then the question becomes, wouldn't it be easier if you just weighed everything instead of using volume? Weight is a better way to do things. So I'm looking over here to my left because it tells me that 1 cup of flour is 4.25 ounces, and 1 cup of sugar is, and this is the raw sugar that I use, is 7.75 ounces. So then I start asking you these questions, like, one, do you have a scale at home? I do have a scale. Do I cook with a scale? Not often, because I like to be able to cook the way that you're going to cook. Now, if some of you are interested in actually getting the weight measurements of this, I would love to give those. They're so much easier, and you will be able to make things exactly like mine if you don't overbeat or overcook or do something like that. But the ingredients will be the precise measurement that you need. And literally, all that you need is a scale and something to put your stuff in. So if you're doing chocolate, you just zero out the scale, put a bowl on the scale, zero it out. That means so the scale reads 0 even with the bowl on there, and then just put in your item. Let's say we're doing our black chocolate. We just weigh it out and then we stop. Then we can add that to our mix, and we know that each time that we make it, it will be exact. What I've had a tendency to do is I take a cup, and then I take a knife and scrape off the top, and I'm sorry, let me do this again. I take a 1 cup measure. I go into my bowl of my container of flour, scoop it out, I don't pack it in, I hit it 5 times with a knife, scrape off the top, and that's how I try to get a consistent measurement. Is that always consistent? No, it's not. There are much better ways to do that. Weighing is much better. But a lot of you are saying, I don't want to go through the extra hassle of having to weigh it out. Well, you're going to go through the extra hassle of actually having to measure it out, so weighing it would be better. And imagine you could really have everybody make the same exact recipe. Grandma's secret dumplings would still be Grandma's dumplings because you would have gotten her recipe with the weight instead of I use a cup and a quarter, or my favorite are a heaping teaspoon or a large tablespoon. You would have exact measurements. Exact measurements are going to give you much, much better results. So, if you are interested in using weight instead of volume, let me know in the comments. Also, I've done a couple recipes that's going to be listed down below. That's going to be listed somewhere, I think over there, or maybe over there. Who knows? You can also subscribe. Hit like if you enjoyed this and you want to see more ideas like this. Don't forget, we have new recipes every Tuesday and Thursday. Make it Monday. And then also we have on Wednesday, we talk about baking, cooking, that sort of thing. Friday is Free Friday because I never know what I'm going to talk about on Friday, but it will be something interesting. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to share it with all of your friends, Facebook, anything you can share it on, let them know. And I hope you will make yourself at home.